Okay, guys, we're here on day 5. It's almost turned to day 6. A lot of stuff has happened. The United Kingdom, France, the United States, and Brazil have all formed a coalition of NATO, and a big war has broken out. France here has attacked Germany. Italy and Yugoslavia seems to be joining in now against us. Yeah, so a big war's broken out. We've just declared war. We've got a 3-hour cooldown period. Our navy will be coming in, slaughtering the Germans. Seems like they've evacuated from Norway because Norway was shipping resources to Germany, so we declared war, and Germany didn't want us to get the lands. So we both went in, split it half-half, but we're now at war, so we're going to reclaim all of that. Then we'll land through this bit of Denmark and come through and get Hamburg and hopefully get Berlin. Poland's a bit of a mess. The whole way this war started, Italy and Germany declared war on Poland. And then since Poland was a French puppet state, France then declared war and defended its puppet like any overlord should do, and declared war on both Italy and Germany. This was all while I was sleeping, so I'm only new to this war. German Air Force looks like it's been completely destroyed. Some brutal fighting is going on in France. Yeah, so he's held out really well, struggling a little bit in the south. There are quite a lot of enemy ships, but we should be able to help with that. So I'm just going to go through a little bit what we've done. We've gotten ourselves a nice air force. In fact, we've gotten our level 10 level 4 interceptors, who will be moving to Paris now. I was waiting until they were upgraded. That is beautiful. We're waiting for a stack for three more bombers to be produced. We've got 2 building now, and then we'll build 1 more, and that's done. Navy is continuously being built in Plymouth and Portsmouth. Perfect, that's helped us churn out a lot more. We've got a naval stack arriving from the Caribbean, and we actually are building a Middle Eastern fleet. I want to have the biggest navy in the game, and for that I'm creating a fleet for each region that should be able to rule. We've also got a decent amount of ships here. Well, we've got 7 there, and they're going to be moving to Malta and hopefully stage a landing of Sicily like in real life and up through Italy. So what's happened in the world? Well, Venezuela here is attacking Colombia. Mexico is securing parts of Central America. No big surprise there. Nationalist China has invaded Indochina and has had a big war with Japan. And China seems to be a big dominant threat in Asia. Japan has totally lost the war. I don't know if they haven't yet. They've signed peace now. But yeah, that's frightful how big China is getting. So look, on the victory points list, he's quite big. And in 4 hours time, he'll probably rise even further, probably up to 2nd above me. And he's also just taken these cities, so yeah, he's getting pretty big. A bit worrying, but he says he wants to help us defeat the Axis powers if possible. So yeah, a big intense war's raging. I haven't recorded before because I wanted to wait till something interesting happens. Here it is. I'll probably upload some game footage a bit later as well. But yeah, we've got a big stack. We've got a decent stack of 10 of fast units that we can use to try break through the line. Where I'm either probably going to send it to the south to help against Yugoslavia, since he is proving to seem a bit of a menace. So yeah, this is looking hopeful. hopefully we should win the land battle in Italy. It'll be a tough one. But yeah, we should have enough units to secure all of Ethiopia. He probably doesn't have a lot there, and he'll probably be shipping it out to other places. So yeah, it looks like a main concentration of his forces are here in Africa. Doesn't look as though France cares about Africa. He's just going for it. In fact, let's move these units who I have not touched this entire game. Let's move them all over to here to try and recapture parts of Italy once we've declared war on them, which will be later today. USA is becoming a machine, churning out units. Wonder how many. It's got 142. Okay, we've got just over 200 now. We are producing like mad. I think we've got one of the biggest militaries in the world. We'll have a look on day 8. But day 4 we had second. France also had it, but that was before Germany attacked. France has now lost, I think, about 100 units. Yeah, it was up to about 220 before. So it's taken a big toll. But hopefully we focused on the right sort of units and we'll be okay in this war. Actually, we've got 5 artillery up here. We can move down to the south, move it down to Colchester. But yeah, 201 units is a good amount. We will keep on producing. In fact, let's do that now. Let's build some motorized infantry over here, since we've got level 2. Perfect. And then also in Singapore and in these places we can build level 2, and then yeah, that's good. Cool. So yeah, things are looking hopeful. We should win this war, and I'll get back to you a bit later once this seems to have settled itself out. I want to see what the Soviet Union has their part to play on. Looks as though they've tried taking Mongolia, which has sort of worked, sort of hasn't. They've sort of broken through the front line. But yeah, it seems like this will all turn out just fine. We should be alright in terms of the battle with Germany, although France is sort of capitulating in the south, so they're going to need a bit of help there. But Brazil, he is landing and we should be alright. But yeah, I'll see you next clip. Okay guys, welcome back to the next clip. We are currently on day 13, it is now. Last time I think I recorded it was day 6, day 7. A lot of stuff has happened. As you can see, the world has gone a bit crazy. So I'll try my best to review what's happened. First of all, USA went inactive about a day ago. He's just not on Discord, not doing anything. Quite disappointed. Last game he had a good game. But this time he's just not. France isn't very active either. Ever since he won the war, he hasn't done much. He's got good upgraded units, but he's still kind of lacking behind a bit with 180. Meanwhile, I'm on 240 pretty much. Anyway, let's have a look at what I've been doing. I've been upgrading our Air Force, level 16. Well, I mean, I'm almost at 20 level 4 interceptors, which is good. Then we've got level 10 level 5 tactical bombers, and then some strategic bombers, which will be getting produced soon, which will be getting upgraded, sorry, soon. We're getting our armies built up here. We've gotten 4 stacks of 10, a good amount, medium tanks, motorized infantry, SP artillery, hopefully we'll be getting that up soon. And our navy is our main boasting point. I mean, look at this. I mean, really, it's what I'd call beautiful. I'm just gonna buy some oil so that I can upgrade my battleships. Where are they? Here they are. But yeah, battleships. They're at level 4 now. Look how good that looks. My navy is kind of dominating right now. We've got a stack of 10 subs, wolf packs. Getting these built up. In fact, let's build a few more. I think we only need to get them to level 3. That's all we'll probably need. Can't use gold because it's an RP game. Let's buy a bit more metal. Let's buy 500 more. Anyway, and then I'll explain our global situation. So quickly, we annex Saudi Arabia, pretty easy. We're beginning the production of rocket fighters, which have an insane value against aeroplanes. So I'll just guard them with my normal interceptors, and I'll probably move these guys along soon. But yeah, France is building up their rocket fighter stuff as well. In fact, let's send Germany share map, because we should probably want to see what they're up to. Anyway, British India gained independence from us. Oh, what's this? We got an army reveal from China. They're not actually that strong. Oh god, they've got a big air force. 77 planes. I'm going to screenshot that just for later. And 67 ground forces going all the way over to here. Well, they've got this as well. That screenshot, we'll be sending that to the chat. Anyway, Brazil is doing really well. 266 units. It's got on areas in Egypt and the Middle East now. India gained independence, obviously, and now we've got a kind of big alliance. Japan's gone inactive, don't be surprised. Anyway, so Australia, China, India, and Japan, supposedly, and Russia are all in an alliance, and Sweden is now a Russian puppet. Meanwhile, it's Germany, Yugoslavia, France, me, Brazil, South Africa supposedly, all of South America, supposedly USA, but he's gone inactive, in Canada as well. So yeah, things are looking good. Let's just review what Germany's got, because he just accepted our share map. Yeah, Germany's got a decent air force. He's moving inwards to attack Poland to gain some more land before the war starts. So yeah, I'm not sure we're going to win this one, if I'm completely honest. Sides are a little bit biased. They own all of this. Meanwhile, we kind of own all of this. So yeah, it could be relatively equal. If you look at the most recent strongest armies, you can see we're in at second with 12% of the world's strongest armies. Soviet Union is at 13, so they've just overtaken us. So yeah, it's a bit frightful, but hopefully we should get through it. We've got some naval dominance in the Baltics, along with us and Germany's fleet. We should win that pretty easily. Might have to move this though down here, because I saw Australia's fleet. His fleet was very good. So yeah, we're kind of lacking there a little bit. So you know what we might do is we're going to probably link these guys up over to here. Yeah. Cool. So basically what's happened, there's been a big Cold War. There's a 4-day non-aggression pact from day 12, so we've got from day 12, so we've got 3 more days left. Day 16 it will start, and basically whoever does that will win. It's got a bit of an inactive map. I'm going to be working on that next game over inactivity, because we can't be having that anymore. But yeah, I'll keep you guys posted a bit more regularly. I had about a 6-day break off of this from recording, but I'll start recording every day now pretty much, so you'll have a good few clips before we finish. Anyway, yeah, that's all for now. I'll see you tomorrow or in the next clip. Okay guys, welcome back to another clip. We are on officially day 16 now, almost just past day 16. World's Mightiest Armies. Just wanted to say this, you can see we are second with 12%. Definitely not the most popular. And we've got quite a lot of things going for us actually. A lot of shit has happened actually. Our Air Force, as I said, we've gotten bigger. 20 level 5 interceptors, 12 level 5 what do you call them, tactical bombers, 10 level 4 strategic bombers, and 8 rocket fighters. We've also been building our Middle Eastern kind of Air Force. We've got 10 rocket fighters here, not too much, and then 9 interceptors here. I am almost ready for the war. It starts tomorrow. Bad news is India's gone inactive, which is not good. I don't think he was even supposed to join the game in the first place, so that should be fine. So is Japan. So the ACPU, I think is what they're called, or the Asian/Russian faction, are kind of at a huge disadvantage. USA is flooding in units. Let's see how many they've got. 274. They've got quite a lot, and they were even away for a few days, so they weren't able to log on very well quickly. But still, they've got a bunch of units arriving in France. You can see they've got so many here. If you just quickly look, that is a lot of units right there. France has been building up, not extremely active though after they beat Germany. They have been growing a bit, and I hope they'll know to get going and to move their units into Germany, because that's where the main fighting will have happened. Spies picked up some convoys from China moving to Moscow and Western Russia, so we know the main fight will be happening there. The British Navy, the Royal Navy, has been extremely growing in size, in numbers, but also in technological advances. So as our army, we just upgraded our medium tanks to level 4. These looking very sexy. We've got 10 motorized infantries and 12 SP artillery. We've only got 1 anti-air, which I noticed, so we're shipping a bunch more over. They will get there in about 16 hours time, so enough time before the war starts, otherwise we will not have good enough air coverage. But I think me and Germany will have it covered, especially as well as with the US and France. Where are the US fighters? The US fighters are here. So I think with all of us combined, we should have it covered. And if you see these guys, they've got, look at that, they've got quite a lot. Yeah, should be good. So yeah, we've got 275 units. Our economy has been lacking because we are taking all the what's it called? Taking all the resources from South Africa, but they've gone inactive and they're not really active. And I thought a few days till the RP ends, since yeah, I'll explain that in a second. So I may as well not. So the reason why the RP is ending is because, well, you can see a lot of them have gone inactive. Canada, Peru, Argentina's still active actually, but other than that, not a lot. And it seems as though the RP is dying. There are practically no articles being produced. Partly a fault of my own, since I've been away recently and haven't been able to keep on top of things, so admittedly I haven't been producing enough articles that I'd have wanted to. But the RP at the start was fine. But I'm planning a new Cold War RP game, which should attract a lot of attention and should be good enough for us to keep good roleplay happening. Anyway, I think we have a chance of winning. It's definitely going to be close. It's going to be bloody for sure. Think of it: 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th. all of them will be fighting. So the top 10 world powers will all be fighting against each other in terms of military might. So you can tell it's already going to be a bloodbath, isn't it? So yeah, I think Royal Air Force have been preparing for it for quite a long time. So have the Royal Navy. We've got 18 level 3 submarines, so we'll probably move these guys a bit further onwards to scout out. Let's move these guys over to here, because realistically if they shoot us down, they can't until the war starts. So yeah, that's pretty much all I'm going to do for now. The war starts in a day, so I'll upload as soon as the war starts. But yeah, until then, that's all I'm going to do for now, and I'll see you in about a day's time at the start of the war. Okay guys, welcome back. It is now the day after the last clip. It's day 17, and the war has officially begun. We're now at war with Soviet Union. Let's just put war. Let's declare war. Some shit is going down. We've grouped our navy together, us thinking we were big bad boys. Find out the Soviet has a Baltic fleet of 109. Their total army count we've predicted is about 500, I think. The German army is getting actually destroyed, although they are making small gains, I think, into what's called Romania. We've got huge wars kicking off over here in the Middle East. Everything is going down. This might be a bit of a longer clip. Let's find out what to do. So let's go to war. Let's declare war on China. Let's declare war on Turkey. I'll write an article a bit later. Let's declare war on... Who else do we need to declare war on? Australia, I guess. Let's just stay out of it with Australia. Oh, Italy's running riot in the Philippines. One motorized infantry as well. USA's got so many ships here, but they're not doing really much. Look at that. China's looking kind of open. I'm going to seize this opportunity. Let's move these over to here. That will take us 7 hours, and then we'll set sail for China and land in China, since I know where all their troops are. And they haven't got a lot in their mainland, have they? They've got what? That many units? That's not a lot. Okay, so let's take a quick screenshot of that. Thank you very much. So yeah, we're kind of fucked in this war. We're not going to do very well. I think we'll probably lose. We'll see. Well, what we will have to see ultimately. Italy's got quite a few fighters for some unknown reason. But it doesn't seem as though Turkey's got any air force or any navy. It's just they can't protect themselves. But anyway, we've got our fighters here as well. Let's upgrade these. Do we have enough resources? 430. Let's just get 500. Upgrade these. We'll send these to help out against the what you call them? The Turkish. The Chinese Air Force, pretty big, and they've got 83 here as well. So in total, that is about 120, I think. I'm not very good at maths. Don't blame me. But yeah, we're kind of fucked here. We've got our Air Force. We're gonna try and wipe these guys out, and then we'll move forward to attack these guys. We've got 13 SP artillery. They've only got 5 artillery and 5 artillery on both stacks. We should be good. They've got quite a lot here, so we'll have to relieve some of the pressure over here. In fact, I think our Air Force will be greater needed over here. So let's go over there. Let's attack these guys and Soviet Navy is just leaving the port of Riga. I've told Germany and everyone to rally on my ships. That's the only way we're going to have stand a chance, is if we all rally by my ships and then attack. But it doesn't seem as though that is very likely, and the Soviet Union are pushing in from their land. Not really surprised, to be honest, but nothing special over there. I guess if we just try to keep the port of Trondheim, maybe if we just push up to here and we can attack anyone who comes. But yeah, unless we can take a large majority of China's mainland and China can convince the USSR to surrender, we'll have lost the war. We quite badly underestimated the Soviet Union's strength. I mean, they're a really good player if you see this already. But yeah, we can try our best. But the thing is, France isn't active. They have so much stuff here which we could use really badly on the front line. They're going to be back in 2 days, but 2 days might not be enough time, so they may have thrown the game for us, though they did kind of save us from the initial Nazi threat. But if you have a look there, we've got all of these American convoys moving in. America doesn't have much air force, but look at this. If we just had these guys, got 51 units of France, we could just have these guys move along. They're going to get battered otherwise. But yeah, let's try make an alright attack on mainland China. I don't think it's going to be very useful. But yeah, on the whole, we're fucked. But we could stand a chance if we do things right and if we're super active. Brazil looks like he could easily win it. He's going to win against Turkey. But he also needs to attack Iraq, and the Soviet Union are also pouring in here. Actually, if there are only a few troops coming from the south, if we can hold out from the west, maybe we move these guys up here and move and flank round. No, that's what we're going to do. Let's move through here into the Soviet Union, and let's move to Stalingrad and move straight for Moscow. If we can capture Moscow, we're fine. If we can hold out here, we're fine. But the Soviet forces are so strong. We clearly underestimated this, and they've got level 6 interceptors. We've only got level 5. We can try get level 6 now if we wanted to. Let's do that now, actually. Let's just get them and see if we can hold out that long to actually keep them. But yeah, this is not looking good. Hopefully we'll be able to hold out in time. American reinforcements are arriving. Hopefully France will come active, and then they can push through Yugoslavia, who betrayed us. They were a French puppet and now they betrayed us. But yeah, if we can move these guys along here nice and quickly, let's move these folks to Baghdad, where we can get our air force up against these guys. Whoa. Okay, we're patrolling over these guys, which luckily mostly are infantry and artillery, which is what our tactical bombers are good against. So I'll record maybe in a few more hours, maybe tomorrow, see how the battle pans out. This was a stack of 30 American ships, which have been sunk and blown out of the water, and then they'll come on us. They'll start attacking us, and we don't want that yet. We want to wait for this ships to arrive so we can attack together. But yeah, it's not looking good. We can't lose this naval battle. We need to prepare ourselves. Anyway, I'll record a bit later on, but this is rather worrying. Let's move these guys over here as well. Okay guys, we're back. It's day 23 now, and the RP game has ended. Everyone has gone inactive. We lost the war, and the ACPU won. So yeah, we did alright.
we were just overwhelmed by the number of Soviet troops. The navy was ginormous. We did not expect it to be that big. We were outnumbered by 40 to 50 ships and it just got blown out of the water. Wasn't able to record because I've been busy for the past few days. But yeah, it was a good RP game. Bit inactive at times. But overall, we did pretty well. It was a fun experience. The battle was extremely bloody. If we go back to day 18 and have a look at the casualties. It's on day 17, day 16, so day 19. Can't remember what day it was. Yeah, huge casualties if we have a look here. Let me see when it was. Let's have a look. Never mind. Anyway, we had a rebels from France and Portsmouth, London and Brighton. So yeah, we lost the war pretty much. It was a fun RP game. Everyone's gone inactive now. The game ended quite a while ago. For some reason Australia's still playing. No idea why. Anyway, that will be all for now. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hopefully it's not too long. But yeah, thanks for watching and I'll see you in another video. Goodbye.